Viewer discretion is advised.
The boy reached out his hand and touched his patient on his arm. The patient, a D-class, had a fresh, deep cut on his forearm, which resulted from a petty fight that turned ugly. "It's fine, just leave me be. It'll heal in no time." Wait, what is he doing? The wound on his arm was beginning to close on itself, restoring his ruined tattoo to its former glory. It then began to materialize on the boy's arm. He winced slightly as he endured the pain. When it was done, he merely looked at it as just another decoration on his body, one that he didn't need or want. Wow, this is miraculous. The assistant researcher patted on his head. "Good job, 590. You're a miracle worker, quite literally." The boy smiled a little and then returned to the usual blank expressions as he began to self-medicate, as he always did after healing. A junior researcher, Dr. Adam Bright, rushed into the room. "Please, I need the help of my boy. It's an emergency." Annoyed, the assistant researcher glanced at him and then to the boy. "Well, get to it immediately then. You can treat it later." The boy stopped the bandaging, nodded his head, and followed Adam out of the room. "Hello everybody, I'm the Rubber. Today we bring you a SCP Foundation Safe Class Object, SCP-590. SCP-590, also known as He Feels Your Pain, appears to be a young male, approximately 16 years old, although in all aspects a normal teenager. When 590 touches any other human, he heals all injuries and ailments, whether physical or mental ones they may have. As a side effect, 590 in return receives the injuries upon himself and is subjected to all the pain and the aftermath. He was named TJ Bright. To elucidate, when healing a physical wound, 590 not only feels the pain of receiving it, but also gains scars relevant to where the wound was on the subject it healed. Any mental healing performed by 590 is transferred directly, resulting in it gaining whatever mental aberration he was healing. However, miraculous its ability is, 590 is not capable of healing mental disorders caused by psionic induction, including those caused by certain mind-altering SCPs. The only apparent benefit he receives from his anomalous ability is apparent longevity, as he has not aged since his arrival at the Foundation. After 590 has received too many injuries, he can be administered SCP-500, the Panacea, a pill which taken orally will cure the subject of all diseases within 2 hours. It will return him to a state that is far less injured. However, it will not cure all the diseases and injuries he has accumulated over his lifetime, only the previous 2 hours. Mental illnesses he has accumulated do not heal as of the time of this writing. Further testing is needed to see if it will heal new mental afflictions. It is also noted by Foundation researchers that 590 did have a normal and highly functioning mind, but that changed when Dr. Bright got his hands on him. Dr. Bright convinced 590 to heal some people of their mental afflictions, and in turn had their illnesses transferred to him, leaving him with the mind of a 3-year-old child. Perhaps the most amazing feat 590 has accomplished was using his healing ability to bring back a stillborn, which would eventually be given a SCP designation SCP-321. SCP-321 was originally a stillborn human female who was brought back to life due to the intervention of researcher Adam with his wife, medical assistant Evelyn. Adam used 590's ability on his daughter, who then became 321 and subsequently fell under the Foundation's custody. She is not able to talk, has stark white skin, possesses low intellect, and has a frail body due to having an artificial heart and braces to help support her movement. Perhaps due to 590's ability, 321 was gifted with regenerative capabilities and slowed aging. Her body will begin to decay and break down if the damage is constant and rapid, unable to regenerate to a scarred state like 590. However, once her artificial heart was inserted, she managed to heal to full health. During 321's time with the Foundation, she has maintained her low intellect and takes on average multiple years to learn even the most basic of skills. Yet speech still eludes her. Despite this, she can make vocalizations similar to what a very young child would make that serve as an indicator of her mood and what she wants or does not. 590 followed junior researcher Adam, making their way towards the Foundation emergency room. Adam explained the situation. "Me and your mother are having another baby. Well, you're getting a sister, but she came out less than ideal." Adam's pace quickened. He got annoyed at 590's being unable to keep up and his apparent lack of interest in his talk. "Oh, for goodness sake, will you please hurry up?" 590 quickened his steps, but still paces behind Adam. Soon they arrived at the labor room. The room was dead quiet, only the mother, Evelyn, cradling her baby daughter, with tears in her eyes, calling her name, "Sarah, Sarah, please work your magic." 590 slowly walked towards Evelyn and put his hands on the child. A magical glow emanated from his hands. When it subsided, the child's cheeks flushed pink, a sign of life. Soon enough, the most joyous sound filled up the room, a newborn's cry. "Oh, my sweet, sweet child. Look at her, Evelyn. Isn't she lovely?" He pushed past 590 and embraced Evelyn and his daughter. 590 looked at them and moved towards the exit. When he looked back, he saw the child was looking back at him. 590 let out a smile and walked out of the room. The child was then taken into Foundation custody for examination and given a SCP designation. Researcher Adam protested multiple times for his daughter to be removed from SCP status. "I request that SCP-321 to have her SCP status removed. She holds no threat towards the Foundation, nor society at large. Her abilities are not too powerful. She has the intellect of a young girl. What more can the Foundation gain in terms of knowledge from her?" Dr. Bright, you acted in accordance with your own will to initiate experiments on 321 without Foundation approval. Furthermore, its regenerative capabilities are not yet fully understood, and it appears it seems to possess a form of longevity we have only begun to investigate. Your request has been denied. Frankly, you are lucky you have not been reprimanded or terminated. She nearly died due to her regenerative and growth abilities. Since her condition has stabilized, I believe that it's now reasonable for her SCP status to be removed and moved to a medical setting to be with her family. She has proven to not be a threat in the slightest. And lastly, what more can be learned that we do not already know? 321's near-death experience was due to her own abilities, not by the negligence of the Foundation. Her condition has indeed been stabilized, and what's more, she has somehow been able to fully heal and maintain a reasonable size. I would venture that this is worth experimenting on and researching. Just as Adam was about to leave the room, one of the O5 members said to him, "You do good work for us, Adam, but it is inappropriate for a Foundation staff to grow attached to any SCPs. You would do well to keep that in mind." By this point, Adam has lost his patient. "Grow attached? Grow attached? She is my child, damn you!" Listen very carefully. Consider this your last warning. 321 is not, has never been, and will never be your daughter. It will either stay in the custody of the Foundation or to be released from it. That means termination. Is that clear? Adam clenched his fists and remained silent. Good. Glad we have an understanding. You may go. 590 would spend his downtime with 321 when she grew bigger. They were at her cell, doodling on papers when Adam called for 590. "TJ, some idiot got hurt again, so I'm afraid your little art lesson will have to be put on hold." The assistant researcher who was watching them corrected Adam regarding the proper nomenclature preferred by the Foundation. "Sir, with all due respect, this boy is not to be called by anything other than 590. He is a tool to be used, not someone's friend, sibling, or child. You listen carefully. That there is my boy, my son. I am free to call him whatever I damn well please, and you will do nothing about it. Got it?" As 590 stood up, he saw 321 has got a paper cut on her finger. She started to cry. 590 patted her head and took her injured hand into his. There, I'll make it go away." The cut slowly closed up and stopped bleeding, and 321 smiled. but got saddened again when she saw blood slowly seeping through 590's bandaged finger. "It's okay, it's no biggie. I'll be back, sister, and we'll play again." He patted 321 again and rose. He smiled and turned towards Adam. "Coming, father." Remember to check out my new animation channel, The Rubber Talks, where I share my life story, thoughts, and opinions. Just click on the link in the description to enter the Rubber's world. Before we end this video, we are proud to present these incredibly sweet pieces of fan art. A big thank you to all of you. You can now send us your fan art, and we will be more than happy to show off your best art piece in our next video. Check out our description below on how to submit. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Which SCP do you want to see in the next video and why it is interesting? Let us know in the comment below. We will draw your story and share it with the world. Don't forget to click like, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell. Please share it to your friends if you like this video. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.